What is going on, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Black Desert. So today we just did a little bit of grinding, and I got from 59% to a little bit over 64.5%. We're slowly making our way towards 61, and then I think we're gonna be done there for a while because I don't know. What are you? This is how you know this dude auto-pathed it and got stuck. How do you even get stuck?
Hello, adventurer.
But anyway, need more potions. 35 should be enough. Then we got some scrolls to do. Did some Marnies, stones at Fogan's. Yeah, we got our Tet Nuver last time. That was pretty good. So it's been working out in PvP a little bit. I'm still not sure what the best crystals to put in. So as you guys can see, I have Awakening Crystals in my Kudum. For PvE, I think it's alright, but the critical hit damage for the Nuver, I'm still testing that. I heard it's like 10% based on, like, so if you look at this, the critical hit, and I'm not sure if it's critical hit rate or is it critical hit damage, because I see some top-end people using these, and as a Dark Knight, so pretty much for all your Awakening abilities, they're all critical, so like almost 100%. So right here it says increases the critical hit damage +1, but then when you look over, it says increase critical hit rate. So not really too. Actually, hold on. I think I got that wrong. I mixed it up. I got one somewhere. Where did I get the +1 critical hit from? Actually not even sure where I got the +1 from, actually. Anyway, that's kind of weird. Oh, wait, never mind. The critical hit +1. Is that from the set? I have no idea. Anyway, we got a few scrolls to do today. Actually, let's go do some Calpion stuff. Let me deposit some stuff in the bank. We're actually almost close to getting 151 life fame. So you get 1 point after every level of professional on all your characters. So that includes all your characters. So unfortunately, I don't have any other characters past professional, so everything here. And then once you hit professional 1, you get 15 points, and then 1 point for every level after that. So what I think I'm gonna max out next is probably the farming, getting Master 6 gathering, and then probably artisan alchemy, but that one is just kind of gated.
Need to use the storage.
All right. So anyway, if we're going to Trina Fort, where is that actually? Trina Fort is down here. Somewhere. I don't remember where. Whatever. Also, I'm still trying to collect all the money and stuff. So, as you guys know, yesterday was the big day for the Oh, it's gone now, but we get a Spellbound box tomorrow. Sweet. So I found out you can't take money from the Daily Fame Fund while you're in RBF, and that's kind of unfortunate. But we got our RBF done for today. We're getting, I think we're at like 50 something, so let me see. Down here, this is where I collect all my, so 52 red seals out of 80. Jump! Nope. I saw a T9 horse today, or one of those like flying ones, and it was really cool. I really wanted one. I heard the RNG to actually get a tier 9 horse is rough. Like, you most likely won't get one in a few tries. So if you were to sell one, I think people would buy it for a couple billion. So also, remember how I said starting February 2nd, I would try to save as much money as I can? Well, I'm still trying to do that, but in terms of the raw silver, we haven't saved much. What we have accomplished throughout the month, even though it's not really over, because we got our Tet Nuver from, well, we bought it at Duo, and then you guys have seen my fails over and over since the 65 stack, I believe, and then we hit it on 90. Watch yesterday's video or the part previous for this one if you want to see it. And either way, if I were to fail or hit a 90 stack, I would be okay. This is good. Why is 104k? That's a lot. I guess I kind of do want more memory fragments today. I just came from Altanova while I was grinding. Usually I wouldn't go to Altanova just for one scroll, because that's just a waste of time, but I don't know if we can do that. And then, oh yeah, speaking of that, I got my Gruntle factory going up again. In terms of how profitable it is, it's not really. It's more just passive income while I gathered stuff, because I've been trying to find different ways of gathering that's, you know, not going to Sheep Mountain and chopping logs all day. It's just kind of, it got boring. So I was like skinning for the rhino meat or the rhino hide, and then I figured, hey, let's start our Gruntle factory up. I invested CP into it a while ago, and I never really used it. So I was either thinking of getting the CP back again and putting it into farms, or getting the factory going again. So if you were a new player, what kind of questions would you have besides the universal questions, how to make a lot of silver in this game? So, because I figured I wanted to do a video of it, but I just don't know what people want to see, because there's just a lot of stuff to do in this game. There's like the two universal questions of how do I make the most silver in this game, and what are the best places to grind for a said level. So besides those questions, what would you guys like to see? I'll try to make a video of it. I mean, I don't think, clearly not the best player in this game, but I've been playing it enough to pretty much answer most questions. And especially for the Dark Knight. I've played every single class, but specialize in the Dark Knight one. Also, speaking of Dark Knight, yeah, I think they're pretty low on the scale now of, I don't know, usefulness or damage. In terms of like playstyle, unless you really have to be geared for, or to make a big impact as a Dark Knight. So when I mean that, I mean like 240 AP or higher, which I don't even have. You can do fine against most people, but if you want to just like PvP as a Dark Knight, maybe not the best choice for your first character. And I guess some other questions I've had before were, what are the best classes to play right now? Usually I just tell people to play what you want, but if you really want to play like the flavor of the month class or just the most OP one, Striker, Mystic, top damage, really hard to kill. So yeah, they're kind of broken in a way. I remember, so I don't know how many of you have followed or subscribed to the channel and started watching back when I first started my playthrough of this, but you guys can watch when I discovered all these new towns like Altanova right here. I was so excited when I finally found it for the first time, and then now it's just, oh, in and out, don't even stop. What is that? Oh, I see. All this way. We better get at least 7 memory fragments. If we get like 6 or less, I'm gonna be upset. We came all this way. So I think I started February 2nd was when I started the challenge with how much money I can make, or just like what kind of gains I can make in total. And I started with 125 mil-ish. Now I think I'm like under 200, but we have our maneuver from scratch. Well, not scratch, but like if I didn't save, I wouldn't have it. So I would say it's not March 3rd, so it hasn't, or March 2nd, so it hasn't been a complete month. But I've made like, I would say a little, probably around 2 billion silver total if I were to not have used any sharps, hards, or anything. So about 2 billion or less in a month. Oh crap. I forgot there was one more. Feels bad. I'm dumb. How can I attack the boss? I'm glad it didn't ride off. I was like, wait a second. In the back of my mind, we didn't get the free memory fragment. Only 5. Let me stop by Tariff. Let me see. A lot of iron ore. So if I were to sell or have sold all the scrolls from the market, I probably would have made about like maybe 6 million, but they're, and then memory frag is 750 each, but if you were to pre-order, I guess it's even. But yeah, still some things I'm looking for are the Urgons, but you're about to see why. Oh my goodness. Okay. So yeah, that's also a trick. So you see this list right here? If you see yourself lagging in the marketplace, just click a tab and then there'll be no more lag. You can scroll freely. So like if you're looking for armor, just make sure to have this like armor tab open. So you guys are about to see why +1 Urgons is pre-ordered for 833 mil. A Pry one is pre-ordered for 1.4 bill, almost. And this is how much a Tet would sell for, 1.1. And yeah, I've seen +0s sell for like pre-order for 1.2 bill. So my bet is probably going to be, I'm gonna get the Urgon shoes from the Night Vendor eventually, and I'll be happy the day I do. So over the course of the month, all of these hards I've saved up. I haven't used any of these. I have used a few sharps. Well, actually I've used like maybe 60 or 70, and if I were to just have sold it all, that would have been a few hundred mil, but I, for the most part, self-made my Tet Nuver. Well, from Pry anyway. Bought that duo. Of course it failed. Then Pry to Tet. I made that myself, which is probably the hard part. So we can go to Heidel now and check our farms. Maybe we can get another 7%, but that's kind of unlikely. Oh yeah, one more thing is if you don't follow me on Twitch, feel free to go do so. I've been considering going for the ecology bonus where like the higher knowledge you get of things, the more like the higher drop rate you get. So I kind of wanted to do that, but I know it's going to be tedious to do, so I figured if I just streamed it, you guys can come hang out, ask me questions, we can chat and just, I don't know, play together or something. So that makes it more tolerable to, you know, just get it over with. So that's the thing. Or I can grind to 61. From what I've been told, to get from 60 to 61, like 0% to 61, it's probably like 200 hours of grinding, which is not crazy. But it's also kind of annoying to do. Let me check. Are there any bosses coming up soon? Zarka could spawn within the next 4 hours from now, so that's kind of cool. Ooh, that's a really bright white horse.
If you've a lot of stuff, leave it with me. Within your allotted space, of course.
Alright, so let's go check our farms real quick. There's a quest from here to make good feed, but I'm just so lazy. I also kind of wanted the Griffin's helmet, this thingy as well, but it's just like, it's not a high priority. People say it's not as great as, or like the higher priority is the Griff or Uragon. So, and if I already have a Gaiath helm, it's fine. Alright, so our goal is to try to get to Professional 8. And then if we can get some hards and sharps out of this, that's also cool. Some people have been asking about farming, and in terms of profit, you really have to actively watch your farms. I think I lose money on when I'm managing these, but I do it because I need the stuff to make some various cooking things, so I lose money, but it saves me the time of having to sit on the market and wait for the items I need to go up. And then strawberries are used for like replenishing your alchemy stone. I've been thinking about buying one of those good, not the resplendence, but the one under. I'll just show you. Also, the box yesterday. I've never seen so many resplendents go up on the market. People pre-ordering them for 5 billion. It's like, oh, I'm just gonna go for the one tier under, which is a little bit less of everything, but it's also, you know, not 5 billion silver. So I think the one under it I'm gonna go for, the sharp one. I think people pre-order that for around 1 bill, but it's not like a super high priority. I'll get it whenever. Special carrots. Use the carrots to like recover stuff for your horse. 95. It's still 95. The sweet potato, don't even know why I planted that one, to be honest. Kind of just did. You only get XP for like pruning or when there's like bugs on the crop. Oh, I think I forgot to. $96, come on. Just give me professional 8. There are some people that actually go hard on farming and have, you can have 10 boxes or like 10 fences and then you can put 10 on each. It's a total of 100 contribution points, but you like power level your farming by doing that. And I kind of just did this for fun, and then I think we're gonna get nice professional 8. Where am I on the leaderboard for that? Farming rank 28, boys. Let's go. I don't even know why that's special. I kind of want to. I want to get to 61 eventually. Wealth, I don't think I'll ever make it, just because I like. Every time I save up X amount of money, I just feel like I gotta buy an upgrade or make some sort of enhancement. So I don't think I'll ever make the leaderboard for that. Then the closest to anything I got was the gathering. I've been ranked 2 before, but then that's only during certain parts of the day. So this is my highest one, gathering. Fishing, just if you leave your computer on overnight while you're fishing, you'll definitely get like master in no time. You don't even have to do anything. Hunting, no one really does it. Cooking, AFK activity, same with alchemy. Same with processing. Most of these are just AFK work. Alright, so let me just see. I got 5 of these mysterious seeds, so what you do with them, I don't know. Are they worth doing, actually? I'm not sure. So what you do...
This is a legal business permitted by the head of the League of Merchants.
I still don't know.
Trust me.
It gives you, like, 8 worth of them, but you don't process as much. You don't get a lot of XP.
You won't ever lose money.
Let me see. What kind of materials should I buy? Strawberry. That sold out. Sunflower. No! I just need to get 5 of them, and they're just going out. How? How did people buy it while it was in bid? It wasn't even okay. Whatever. I don't know. What are good things to get for farming? What are these even? Nolina seeds? Usually the blue ones or the green ones are the most like cost effective. The blue ones are like questionable profits, but if you get them, It's kind of good. So what you do, I don't know why it's shake, but apparently it is. And then they should turn, like, you see these how they're blue and white. It turns into a gold one. It's never really worth selling. Wait, what happened? I thought I had another one. Did you just eat my... Oh, wait. No, it didn't. Okay. I thought it just ate the materials and didn't give me anything. So yeah, we also did a little bit of grinding. Got this one to maxed out finally. Even though next week the Jin skills are coming out. So if you've been hearing a lot of Jin skills, if you don't know what that means, so you see in your awake or unawakened, you see how these empty gaps, like right here, there's going to be like an additional skill line. So there's going to be, for example, let's take this slanted balance skill. There's going to be a tier 4, probably somewhere over there for various skills. So I just know Wheel of Fortune, you see this empty spot, they're going to add one more. That's really all it is for the next week's upcoming patch. So how many points it's going to cost, I have no idea, but I have 0 right now, so I need to start grinding for it. So yeah, with that said, I will see you guys a little bit later, and have a fantastic night.